There's a conversation happening right now, quietly, in backyards, and small plots of land that most people will never hear. It's happening beneath the surface of the modern world. It's not about trends, it's not about aesthetics, it's about truth. It's about one question that changes everything once you ask it. What if you stop? What if you never had to buy seeds again? Not because you stockpiled, not because you found a supplier, but because the plants hand you back everything. They hand you back everything you need to grow them again, every season. That's the system. 9 plants, every nutritional gap covered, everyone capable of feeding you. From the seeds of this year's harvest, no catalog, no shipping, no dependency. If you've ever wanted to grow food that truly gives back more than it takes, this is it. 9. Amaranth. Most walk right past it at the garden center without a glance. That's a mistake. This plant has fed entire civilizations. The Aztecs called it immortal. It was the food of immortality, a hidden grain that provided strength. And they weren't wrong. This plant is a nutritional powerhouse in plain sight. One plant produces up to 50,000 seeds. That's not a typo. 50,000. The seeds are 14% protein and contain all 9 essential amino acids, complete protein. That makes it a complete protein, rare in the plant world. It fuels you. Cook it like porridge. And saving seeds? The simplest act in gardening. Cut the brown head. And saving seeds? The simplest act in gardening. Cut the brown head. Rub it over a tray. Let dry for 1 week. Store in a glass jar. Viable. 1 plant this year. 50,000 possibilities next year. This is architecture. That's not gardening, that's building a future. Grow Amaranth. Now, building security. 8. Zucchini. Before you scroll past because you've grown it before, stay. Because almost every grower is using it wrong. You are missing the potential. The technique that doubles your success. The mound. Build a raised hill. Strategy. 12 inches high, 3 feet wide. Drainage is the secret to a massive harvest. Water drains away instead of pooling. Root rot, the #1 killer, disappears. Stop harvesting small. When zucchini grows to the size of your forearm, things change. The skin hardens. It goes from summer snack to winter storage food. Real security. Whole, uncut. It keeps at room temperature for 6 months. No fridge, no electricity. Whole, uncut. It keeps at room temperature for 6 months. No fridge, no electricity. Viable for 6 years. Roast the seeds with salt and olive oil. Delicious. Roast the seeds with salt and olive oil. You've just made a snack packed with magnesium and zinc. 1 plant, 30 to 50 pounds, and 6 years of future inside. Decision. Stop thinking like a gardener. Start thinking like a system architect. Grow it, now. 7. Spaghetti squash. The bridge between summer and winter. Essential. While zucchini feeds you in the heat, this feeds you when ground frozen. 1 plant, 8 squash. Each one stores 6 to 8 months in the dark. Harvest in September, eat fresh food in March, no processing required. The myth, squash needs ground space. The truth, it's a natural climber, efficient. Train it up a fence or A-frame, 2 square feet for an entire harvest. Cut in half, roast at 400 degrees, fork out the strands, satisfaction without guilt. It becomes a neutral, satisfying base. It absorbs any flavor you add. Seeds for next year, roasted seeds for minerals, food for 6 months, returns. This is how you close the gap. 1 plant, infinite potential. Start today. 6. Potatoes, the crop that kept civilizations alive for 10,000 years. 1 pound delivers 350 calories, enough carbohydrate to fuel a full day's work. Grows in almost any soil, tolerates cold, stores for months in the dark. The problem is space. The solution, the potato tower. Roll chicken wire. Fill the base with soil and straw. As plants grow tall, bury stems. Repeat every 6 inches, 4 feet high, 3 square feet of ground. Growth. Result, 150 potatoes. Seed saving requires no knowledge, no tools, no cost. Keep the smallest potatoes, store cool and dark. Each eye becomes a plant. 1 becomes 10, 10 becomes 100. That's not gardening, that's math. That's freedom math. Your survival is in your hands. Grow potatoes, build power. 5. Climbing beans. Vegetables keep you full, beans keep you alive. Foundation. Dry beans are 15 to 20% protein. They are your survival source. Protein. They store for 3 years in a sealed container. They cost nothing to grow. A single 6-foot trellis, 2 square feet, produces 20 pounds. That's more protein per square foot than almost any other food. High yield. Leave pods on the plant until brittle and brown. That's when they're ready. The beans you eat are the seeds you plant. No special technique, direct cycle. They're nitrogen fixing. Their roots form a relationship with atmosphere. Strategy. They deposit it directly into the ground. You're rebuilding the soil. Rebuild life. Plant beans. Harvest protein. Improve your soil for next season. Returns. 1 plant. 4. Winter squash, standing between you and deficiency in the cold. Dense in vitamin A, critical for immune function and vision, survival staple. Rich in potassium, fiber, and antioxidants. Stores 6 months without power, energy. Natural climbers, train them vertically. Use fabric slings for weight, efficient growth. Satisfying without meat. It bridges the gap until the first spring sprout. Bridge. Roast it, mash it, blend it into soup. Sweet without added sugar. Satisfying fuel. When skin sounds hollow when tapped, it's ready. The harder the skin, longer it stores. Patience is the technique. 3 resources from one plant: food, seeds, snacks, resources. This is how you close the nutritional gap. The vitamin bridge to spring. Grow it now. 3. Tomatoes. Most grow them for salads. That's thinking too small. Focus change. Grow paste varieties. San Marzano, Amish paste, Roma. Built for preservation. Preservation. They're meatier, lower in water, 40 pounds per plant, hiding in plain sight. A serious food supply. Eat them fresh or dry them in the sun. No electricity, power. Cook them down into thick paste. Pack in oil. Ferment for gut health. 5 ways. 0 electricity required for 4 of them. 5 methods for your total security. Seed saving takes 5 minutes. Squeeze seeds into water. Ferment until mold forms. Simple. Rinse, dry, seal in an envelope. Viable for 6 years. Future harvests inside. Viability. 1 seed, 40 pounds of food, 6 years of seeds. That's a system. Grow. 2. Oilseed sunflowers. The plant most gardens are completely missing. Missing gap. Carbs and protein aren't enough. Without dietary fat, your body cannot absorb vitamins. Regulator. It cannot regulate hormones. It cannot sustain energy through work. Fat is not optional. Gap. 1 head yields a pound of seeds, 2,600 calories, 40 grams of protein, magnesium, calories. Calorie density nothing matches. Growth, plus vitamin E and selenium. High density. Power. When back turns yellow and seeds firm, it's its time. Cut head. Hang for 2 weeks. Thresh. Extract oil or eat seeds directly. Butter, roasted or raw. Closing the gap. Grow. Oil. The fat your body craves in winter. Density nothing matches. Grow tall. Harvest bold. Success. 1. Peas. Every plant takes something. Nitrogen, minerals, structure. Peas are different. They give. They are nitrogen-fixing healers. Their roots form a partnership that deposits nitrogen directly. Strategic. They begin when nothing else will start. Plant as soon as ground is workable. Fast. Grow. Start. Snap peas in 60 days. Shelling peas give protein. 1 trellis. 10 pounds. Growth. Life. Eat the shoots. Eat the flowers. Eat the pods, fresh or dried. Every part is food. Intelligence. Plant where you'll grow heavy feeders next. The nitrogen they leave behind is your fertilizer. System. You aren't just growing a crop, you're building a rotation, a system that improves itself. Intel. Power. 9 plants, 1 system. Amaranth, zucchini, spaghetti squash, potatoes, beans, winter squash, tomatoes, sunflowers, peas. Together, they cover everything. Carbs, protein, fat, vitamins, minerals, fiber, every category covered. Freedom. Life. From seeds that cost nothing after the first season. You don't need acreage, backyard, plots, containers, growth. The system adapts to your life. Space is no longer excuse. Every season you delay is a learning curve. Time adapts. Every season you delay is a learning curve you pay later. Knowledge banked forever. Bank your knowledge now. Start later. What it does not adapt around is time. Build the system. Don't let another season pass you by. Take control. Now. Time. This channel exists for one reason, to make sure you know what you need before. Subscribe, grow your own, join, now. Every week we go deeper. Seed saving, soil building, preservation, companion planting. Join us. Grow. Future. Life. Week. Rotations that make your soil richer every single season. This is growing for real security. Subscribe now. Grow. Richer. Your journey to food independence starts with a single seed. Don't let another season pass. Take control. Control now. Journey. Real freedom isn't found in a catalog. It's grown in the ground beneath you. Build your system today. Let's grow. Freedom. Today. The best time was last year. The second best time is right now. Grow your ground. Let's grow together. Start now. Together. Real freedom isn't found in a catalog. It's grown in the ground beneath you. Build your system today. Let's grow. Freedom. Today. The best time was last year. The second best time is right now. Grow your ground. Let's grow together. Start now. Together.